How can a player market themselves without being a big name or being on a big team? And I go one further, being in a big city. Because I get parents calling me all the time. Well, coaches don't come out here to this part of the neighborhood where we live. We're in a small town. We're in a rural area. Don't know college coaches come out here. And this is what we teach in our Hoops Mastery program, right? This is why parents need to check out our case study video and schedule a call to work with us, because this is the things that we teach. But ultimately, your athlete is a brand, right? Your athlete is a brand. So they should comport themselves. They should carry themselves as a brand with each and everything that they do. The lights are always on. The cameras are always on every place they go. So they have to represent themselves as a brand. So first and foremost, how do they look on paper, and then how do they look on film? So how do they look on paper? How are their grades? Do they have any discipline issues? So as a former college coach, but dig this, I was a dean for like 7 to 8 years. I was a dean. We had coaches coming into our school at the front desk, and before they asked for the head coach, they wanted to go two places. They wanted to go to the counselor's office because they wanted to look at the grades first. And then they wanted to go to the dean's office because they wanted to check the disciplinary records. So all of those things matter. Like coaches are paying attention to all of those things. So I do believe that athletes should market themselves as a brand, and know that, do they look good on paper, right? It's all of the, if I haven't seen you yet, are you attractive on paper? Does your athlete have a basketball resume? Do they have a basketball resume with their stats, their athletic accomplishments, academic accomplishments, community service accomplishments, right? Or just service accomplishments, right? What awards, what programs are they part of other than just sports, right? Are they a real person? Are they a whole person, right? Do they look good on paper? Now, do they look good on film? How does your athlete's social media accounts look, right? What are they liking? Because if your athlete is liking something that's of bad character, that's a representation of your athlete's character too. And a lot of athletes, they don't understand that, right? And so here's what I tell all of our clients, as I have told all of my former players. When you know where you're going, you know what won't get you there. So now, based on their goal, they know, okay, well, I'm my brand, my own brand, so I can't do this with y'all. Yeah, y'all my teammates, but I can, because I have a different goal, a different direction I'm trying to reach, so I can't do that with y'all. So how does the social media look? How do they look on film? How does the social media look? Not only clean it up, but are they marketing themselves? I want to know, are you a real person? Do you have family? Do you have siblings? Do you do things other than just play basketball? Like, can you capture the moment? So now I can look on paper, I can look on film, and it's congruent. I can see the same person. Like, that's what athletes should be doing to market themselves. Also, have they located schools in their area? Have they located schools that's a good fit for them? Schools that play their style of play? Schools that have the major that they want to major in, right? Schools that's in a type of community in which they want to be in. Schools to where a coach fits the character, the persona, the integrity of someone that they want to lead them for the next 1 to 4 years. Like, Are they speaking to coaches? Are they going to practices? Are they learning, right? Who are they learning from? And I think a lot of parents feel like, ooh, how do I get the exposure without paying this club or this AAU team or this travel ball team or whatever, like without getting on that circuit? How do I then help my athlete gain exposure? Well, I just told you in less than 5 minutes. You got to implement it. Like put all those things in place because that's what you can do without a big name, a big town, a big name coach, a big name program. Those are things that athletes can do daily.